what is say obiu emo aka say mensa na wuda what is obiu say me na wuda but makoma
you will go
me yam
gut
mayase wa busa hoda I mean etiefo embusa ho ho say menti so bi aka say mensa ebuo no wawu me kotojo no wawu but me yam team my heart makoma obi was me chest team me ti team dentia
cause if you got na best send a signal to the brain then straight to the heart you are gone.
That's it. And those are the endocrine glands.
You are watching the biggest, the largest, the highest, the greatest, the tallest, and the mightiest African spiritual platform. I'm always Queen. Hadasha, call me Empress Makida. I'm Labraska, the Sun Goddess. Call me the Spear of Destiny. Charlie, I love you. I love you lots. I love you so much, and I will do anything for you people. This is our new set. So tell me what you want me to add or what you want me to take out. I'll do anything for you. I love you with love. Hey, how can I love you with love? Love. Everywhere. Let's welcome our guest for today. Papa, yamwakwaba.
Yeah.
And then they come our platform kesi sunti. Me pese obechia ya hwefo no. Na we introduce wo ho. E de amomo na wo wadofo ba ko mienu miensa bia pese wo chia eno so akwanya wo ho. Asa na yahwede e bekoso.
Ebusuafo we den check say every Maame Grace platform say more revelations me di echira che ene na menya kwanya me di the Dr. Owusu ansa me na kwanche for panyia me da Healthy Soul Medical Center me chia Healthy Soul Medical Center workers nyina titru Rahel ana Mrs. Mokla and Miss Rita Odro. These are the two lawyer workers being with me for close to 10 years.
Wow.
Madam Ase. And my BPA revelation program is so.
Great. Yamwakwaba papa.
Yeah.
We a great worker na yebo wabaso. Otete nkwa nchen a ye prapra osa na ye prato atwene. Nti edi mienu no mo amate me so me bo mabaso. Mo ya de panti na yabo mudin. Mo nkoso. Ai, nye se mu gani grounds na musi obi ko. Ghana for ubi adwuma omba ma wonu.
Yes.
Nyamembo aye nyina.
Yes.
Papa ya mwakwaba.
Yeah.
And now the topic now we be treating something that I'm schooling seriously about it.
Right.
So I will ask you questions.
Yes.
I will say your topic ni aligning the chakras to restore health challenges. That's a great topic. Because ujani duma and the one I was telling somebody that menopause is not supposed to be painful.
At all.
It's because we don't have knowledge about it.
Yeah.
We eat anyhow. And then carbohydrate ni pia ni di gu yemu. Na glucose level ni insulin resistance na ekosoro ba from na ye fe ye nyinya ye tantan. Nti ende dia sama obeka no very important to me because me catch am say even we as spiritual person we fukura yetefu we need to check you out because we chakras ni ye sharper o body echere.
Yes.
Even your skin and your face wrinkles will run away from you. So we are going to discuss a very big topic. Papa mama akwaba busuamu yi mu asum na muntie. Nti o hospital no tell me how do you approach sicknesses? Okay. Is it orthodox? How do you approach it?
So the name is Healthy Soul. First of all, Maame enda wase. Na membo wabaso we intro na ma wase egumi. Osi se uja ne dumu a ena yarewa. It's such a great intro. Into Healthy Soul Medical Center, a alternative medical center. Yede habama. Any medicinal supplements. Ene di ejuma. Na ekwan me fa so ye medjuma no quite different. I'm a trained physician assistant and then also a trained naturopath into bracket homeopathy. You the minimum say me can homeopathy, you know it. So homeopathy goes beyond medicine. So we do metaphysical medicine. So that is where I delved into it. And I'm a year healthy. So we're kind of needing a healthy soul. So the soul must be healthy before it appears in your physical body.
Okay, okay. When we say pharmaceutical companies, and there are things you can't actually see.
Exactly.
Because the other day I was telling people that when you look at BP and then we on back at say main salt, but say unya BP na ko higher, they will put like 9,000 salt into your system.
Because
now when you are going through like stroke or something, they will put double of that. That is 18,000 insulin in salt in your system. Main the way ade so kidneys in here, ade potassium na driving.
Exactly.
Now we do low salt.
We take away calcium from your food.
Na fe wona se atata ukwa na fe ya ma na wanom na chese wo pipini. Like I mean, I feel we should give a holistic approach to our sicknesses near there. Now, how do you think we can communicate this to the medical system, not for them to know, because they know the body is more intelligent.
Right.
So how do you think we can communicate this to our people, especially Africans?
Right. Thank you very much. So the what kind of intro medicine is actually changing. The face of medicine is changing now. And that is why today I'm even having this opportunity to come and talk about chakras. Because there's no medical doctor we can't chakras or better see it. But thank for probably researchers Owusu jumano say omo maya tia say sanima way is about time the trained medical officers and so ebejatum. That is why even in Ghana here we have a fraternity almost ajiyen atum. So what I say, so me a trained physician assistant. So what I say, I decide not to do orthodox and I'm doing alternative medicine. So when I do alternative medicine, I do it in a scientific evidence-based way. So that when I meet my colleague MO or my colleague medical officer, he will understand. Because today I'm coming to talk about chakras and the endocrine system. My colleague MO has been trained of endocrine system or the endocrine glands. However, I have trained in that same field, but then I go beyond the endocrine system. You get it?
That brings another question. You going beyond that, it gets people confused.
Good.
And at the moment you mention the word chakra, you are walking on a different path.
Exactly.
Like you are going away from science.
Yes.
What is the difference between science and spirituality?
Good. So science is evidence-based. Okay, so when you talk about anatomy, so anatomy, physiology. So talking about anatomy of the heart, we'll put the heart down, we'll dissect it. You have the chambers of the heart. Okay, so you have probably the atrium, you have the ventricles, you have the upper atrium, then the lower ventricles. All those things are there. You see them. Now, after the anatomy, then there is something we call the energetic anatomy. That makes me different. Okay, so the energetic anatomy, it's what you don't see, but exists. And from our but say who from the one. And and I said the trained MO, the scientists that you've been taught of anatomy. Now who say okay, you will be a to you say energy womasa. And I say ahoden e womasa. Ji say you shock electric now the shocking crash who you, but what shocking many pana den. Waba enkwam. Sa energy na say sa akoma na echo off no. There's an energetic energy. I have heard of the subtle anatomy. You don't see with your eyes, but they are there. Whether you believe it or not. They are there.
So you've not explained yet. Yeah. So your science is evidence-based, which your spirituality is the unseen, but it's there for you.
It's there for you to. Yes.
So how do you combine the two? Because most people don't want to hear about spirituality. Even when you talk spirituality, and people are doing technology, and so how do you combine the two? And when you are combining it to your fellow medical practitioners, how did they take it? And how much was he saying?
Right. So I don't normally even use spirituality because, I mean, it may sound a bit of weird. I'm a doctor and you're talking about spirituality. I call it energies. I call it electrical waves, meridian waves.
The same as spirituality.
You see, that's the point.
Brofu hamu.
That's the point. But because we try to be scientists, because I am trying to work with my colleague doctor.
For them to understand you.
You get it. Then I'll use those words: energetic, medicine, subtle energies.
These are spiritual
terms. Yes. So in medical setting, we don't use, spirituality.
It's because where you go and learn, they forbid you to say that.
Yes.
But you people believe there are things that are caused by unseen forces.
Exactly. Unbalanced and negative forces, negative energies. I mean, you use mobile phone. How do you get the signals? How do you get the radio? We are on social media. How is people going to watch us if this thing doesn't exist? That is what we believe. That's why we go beyond medicine. We transcend the medicine. So somebody comes, Maame, what do you say what you know? Say me person me who bibi awom me you moja bibi awom.
That's it.
Me moja na emoja keke, just a drop of water. Everything, your emotion, your feelings, we are before, we are nibrefo, openam, ni nyina me hu moja nim. So what is?
Because that's where the soul dwells.
That's where the soul dwells. So the blood is everything, and that has been able to, segregate me from the other medical practitioners.
So tell us, our organs, all the organs in human body, which one operates very mysteriously that you will say this is pure energy that you will learn and learn and learn and you will never understand?
Exactly. Very great question. So before you even go to the organs, let's talk about the systems. Because, I mean, you have the systems before you could get the organs from there. So there are about 11 systems that you have. The integumentary system, which is your skin, the skeletal system, your bones, your musculoskeletal system, your nerves, that's the nervous system, digestive system. Then it goes on to the circulatory system, which includes your heart. And then the one that breaks me down is God. I don't joke with it. It's the endocrine system. That is God. Maame, what is it obiu? Emo akase mensa na wuda. What is obiu? Say mena na wuda. But makuma.
You will go.
Me yam.
Gut.
Mayase. What busa hoda? I mean, etiefo embusa omo ho. Say menti so bia kase mensa ebuo no wawu. Me kotojo no wawu. But me yam team. My heart, makoma obi was me chest team. Me team. Dentia.
Cause then if you got in the best any signal to the brain, then straight to the heart, you are gone.
That's it. And those are the endocrine glands that works. So back to your question, the glands or the organs that works in mysterious way. Me kwabra meti misro the endocrine glands. I mean, diagro. And I'm happy today we are talking about these things.
Okay, so aligning the chakras to restore health challenges. Yes. I think if we don't go through to your topic, I will ask you questions. So we will go straight to your topic. So when, as a medical practitioner, when you say chakras, what are you saying? Take your time and educate us and take us through how many chakras we have, how do we have to handle it or treat it, how do we destroy it, and when we destroy it, the things that will come upon us, if it is active, how our lives will look like, and all that.
Good. Fantastic question. So chakras, I always tell people that our language of practice, which is the medicine, their languages, Latin, Greek, and then common English. So we say things like inferior. You can say inferior, okay, you go square, so the inferior goose. Just a fake form. Good. So you talk about inferior, it means down. You talk about superior, so the superior part of the body, the inferior part of the body. Distal, when you say distal, it means closer. When you say proxima, close. So, I mean, these are the languages that you use in medicine. So if you understand your English, then, or you understand your language like the Latin and the Greek, you will know how to practice medicine to the, highest optimum. Because you talk about atrium. Atrium of the heart means waiting. Yeah, I know you know these words. Atrium, so it means wait. So the blood comes to wait in the part of the chamber before it takes its time, and then it comes. Exactly. So atrium means waiting. So chakras are Sanskrit. Their Sanskrit word means wheels. So they are wheels like oka or kata or okase na echo. So when you are moving your vehicle and you are going to probably 90 kilometers per hour, I'm not sure your back tire should go like 40 and the front will go 50.
You will get accident.
Exactly. So they are wheels. So chakras are wheels that are on the endocrine glands, which is acting them or asking them to function in a way that it's suitable for you sitting there. So what I say. And the endocrine glands works in such a way that they send chemical signals to the body. Nti yemfa say anti-grace PA or program waba anajo 11 p.m. Ekomode no wadi benku. So what I say. Wadi benku ebia wanikum order. So the glands has to work in a higher rate at which you should have a good digestion. Say never about that, sorry. No, we do I no. Meanwhile, they are not supposed to function to that rate.
Ka udiwie na ona 10 minutes, 15 minutes.
Exactly. Enti that ahode na what they gaste some hormones na about digestive we do I no. What double probably 4 times. Enti what causes entropy? When you say entropy, it's disorderliness in the body. So, probably your thyroid glands are supposed to.
Another serious thing.
Yes. And when you say a hand of say thyroid disorder.
Education is
thyroid disorder. And your thyroid is the master of your metabolism. Now you've gone out, come back late, you took some alcohol, excessive alcohol, you've eaten heavy food, you've taken some protein continuous meal, and you've come home, just sat in your couch and slept off. Probably when you were leaving, the wheels here are moving 40 megahertz, but you've come back home, it has to go like 120. Yes.
And no soon a bit to me, I'll stop it. Wakuma ni brain now one time.
That's it.
I say more.
So,
may you see a phone for better things. Only part the oil then I will be, but the American say me ubasasa. And yes, me ubasasa accident or what will happen to you will happen to you. But the point is, take care of yourself. Now be well will find.
You bet me reverse it.
Exactly.
When it be bree reverse it. You want to be bree reverse it.
Body nankasa ye intelligent, but education you said ye be ya e be kono.
Be be no ye complex than human being. And me, what they nneoma nyina to ho. Na we yi what they mapomudin to ho am yi mapomudin e gya nneoma.
Yeah, we don't actually value that. Ye denya ne ye 9 mienu ni tietia so ne ye kwa ye ni ka ye mpe.
Me 20 years muna me koi in the medical fraternity. I was born in it. my father's people who were in it. The training and becoming a practitioner close to 20 years. And I have seen people who has everything. Sometimes they put money down.
Emfa.
Emfa.
No, me pese ye hu eniama ebe block chakras no.
Good.
Eniama ebe block chakras ni nyina ebia every part no dia ebe to me a blocking me pese yen hwe ho ne yen twese ebe to me didi aba form ne abehwe nitric oxide.
Exactly.
And dia keke ka ho ne ya hwe the way how best this thing can help. I was telling my friend to exercise ne bomb ne ton so that the knees will be okay and all that.
Yes.
He was not getting me cry say me dey bibia na my me ho bare. I'm like we use that nerves there than all the part of all parts of our body. Yeah, walk here.
Yes. And on a chef form.
And a chef form. Into who jaina ye basa. So you tell us the ebe to me are blocking all the chakras na and they are to me say we block here. Me fan say be our solar plexus. And no na mo friend no you know. The uncrofo yi tarot so
no.
They are a block here they dey but say they be to me a stop brain a stop akoma no nti you know one na fabra na fabedu solar plexus no na fe yenko.
All right, so let's start from the bottom. I always start my conversations from the bottom when I'm talking about the chakras. And the first chakra, the first and the important of the chakras. Because we are humans, because we are being created, say indi assassin so ano, eno hear me pa, which is the root chakra or the base. The base chakra. Into the base chakra na ewo your spine no ase. So the tail of the bone. And I say your spine na your toe.
The same as kundalini.
Exactly. Into eno na your tiso. And then I matransi metiso. And nyoma ebetimi ama sa chakra no a blocky. Ehu fear. And you fear say Mr. Maame Grace and I'm Mr. Cameraman. But Mr. the fear of survivor. Me
rent.
Aso. If you ready to me. Me ne be guy ewo ho. Obe jame. Me ne sister 80. Obe that kind of fear.
Doctor say menya yare we eku omo pa.
Insecurity sa nneema no ebe block o chakra. O sa o base chakra.
Fear bape.
Yes. Na say
abeku dopamine no.
Eku no. Ema wo enfili se wo ha. Na enkofo bi problem. Some group of people be.
O better baka say Christopher.
Yes, maka. So what come
man come on me bisa o. You are watching the biggest.
Yes.
And the who's wrong?
Oh no, means wrong. I said.
Well, you want to save lives. You should be able to tell them what's there.
Problem. Nti the so-called Christianity has really caused a lot of mess when it comes to, health. And Ramene Sophobisia, they can say Nipa Ewu as associated by Christopher. I didn't hear. Because of a Numa Bibri.
They create grounds for the fear.
Fearful grounds. Fearful grounds for the congregations. Otihao Bauniha. Or Wasasuha. But or Jane Asasibia or see one fan in Sa NC. One fan in ANC, the honor pesoko. Sometimes, Maame Grace, it's makoma a bleedy, misu.
A bleedy blood blue.
So the second chakra is the root, which is the below the navel. Now, sa base ya mikai ono ogavin yen gonads. Ye kase gonads oba wawodie bema o testicles the sane mani nyina. Enti se ye juma. All right, bibia kama we need any problem, we need infertility, any issues, only impotency, any issues. So what I say? Simple. Into we chakras now a balance kama we share oba with the boss or pa. Wanyem oba nso chakras na say when a be kama we ye wadwen so be fanyin sen. Ovulation time with the boss or pa. Any problem. The root is the base between, under the navel, and also a juma ɛkɔ tubes nim mema nso ɛkɔ ye prostate ene saa nneɛma no ɛhɔ ɛno nso ɛyɛ odo wo affections wo sɛnea obesi express wo sexual intimacy semba ya me hu grace open o so ntimi nka
na hye
no ho
na e block
na block
and nkofo dey block papa ma block more I will scare you
so
hey
open nipa no but ntimi nka or sexual who say blacks what can about sexual intimacy so what say
education no dey omo dey emba omo tete ye no
enti untimi express se bia me pese me ne
o feel
yes pese me ne unya bia nkita hodie o ma wo den be ka in so relationship bebre woni ma ne kasa omo first approach e repeat om ansa na one guy
cause obey kro ofere
nti se nka ono a ebe jai no ho se ene de
can happen no
cameraman ene de me pese
ebaso emba no kro mo ntumi nka omo anu awu
ka oye me ho na nim se sa chakra root chakra na bebre dia abroke ma pa na omo dia I block it.
Oh, beyond blocking.
Yes, so that's why you see a lot of PCOS, polycystic ovarian syndrome. I was recruiting staffs, new staffs. In Tiandra Minya, one staff, I think I will apply. 35 years, Maame Grace, no husband, no child. 35
now 35 years. They say so. 50 kura wumu.
Ma no.
Ha.
Debbie. 35 years. Won't worry, Uniba.
And yes, a bed.
Oh, Debbie.
Hey!
No.
Say so, talk well. What are you saying?
No.
What
35 years. You are not married. So only a krumpo no ba kwana mino kwan kamfano. Because you see, she's coming to work with a very sensitive facility. I manage a lot of infertility cases. Na nipa na obeye dwumane so wo cha nim se wo challenges be sad, but 35 years the chances of getting pregnant is 50%.
Are you kidding me?
I'm kidding you. I'm telling the truth.
Why?
35 this time.
35
years. Oh, say changes. A lot of things have changed. Yeah, Maame, 40 years, 50 years.
You are eating by heart.
Yes. And see, sa nipa we oni boy. Oni kunu oni ba.
Ebi ano ofere wanka.
Okay. Oh, maybe your interview. Now, can't you see where I'm coming from? I ask all these things. Oh, boy, sorry, BD.
Away, holiness.
Oh, yeah, virtuous women president. Me dry san.
The fear is bok.
Yes. And see, okoya.
Bibi anani buafu. Obe boss ne ho.
Yes.
Kai.
Me dry san.
One fan. But that is I have a nim kaka 45.
Oh, Debbie. 45. Me year consultation. Na me hu me folder. 45 years oba. Na me ba na me tea history, you know. In fact, wa worry. I in feel saying 8 years. Me own way. Like I said, no. I won't bother myself. 45 years.
Hey!
Oh. Let me guess.
You are saying something terrible, oh.
45 years. Treating infertility. Then unless you do the
IVF.
Exactly. Oh.
45.
I am one and I sustaining me with my practice. I am the person who tells you the bitter truth. I tell people that diabetes is not curable. And they don't understand. They don't get it. You can't cure diabetes. If you have you do all. Do all.
Because I agree to that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, for you might not agree. Because you have the modus operandi to reverse it. Because
yes.
you know about the chakras.
Yes.
But the people I am seeing,
they don't know.
That's
it.
So I tell you, please don't think of curing it. Let's manage it. So I'm managing your DM. You came with probably 15 millimoles of per liter of fasting blood sugar. So the next time I manage you, you come to 5-7. You're free. But be on your medicine. Because the things that I'll show you can't go and do it.
The medicine, does it help?
Yes. It will manage you.
It will, apart from the one that will stabilize you.
Yes.
Does it really help?
Yes.
In fact, maybe because like I said, it's only in Ghana and as a one call university you don't have opportunity for this. But out there are diploma near there who is online.
Exactly.
Yeah. Because I know that now from where I have reached, I'm not done yet.
Yes.
I'm still schooling.
Yeah, schooling.
From where I have reached now, I know that when you take this medicine to lower the blood pressure, okay, we know that all the blood pressure is all about insulin resistance.
Yes, okay.
So
that's the diabetes.
Yes,
that's the blood glucose.
Say no na obeba 1, no about type 2
Yes,
exactly. Ti yenim say wo fa eduru a ebebo a eno so e disturb the walls no. Inti no na ema wo feel say the diabetes neighbor form, but it's creating another problem.
So that is
but
why,
when you manage it with food and water and all that, and no heals it, like it cures it.
That is what you are curing it.
So what are you
So
saying?
you are using medications to manage it. And then if the person understands things like you do, then you help the person to reverse it completely.
Exactly. So don't say you can't cure it. Just that the people are not ready.
Exactly.
But when you say you can't cure it, I say what writing off,
right.
Because I know you can actually
so
cure
we're
it.
coming to the third chakra, which is the solar plexus. The solar plexus. I like that, the way you mentioned it. Solar plexus is a key, is a fire, is everything in the abdomen, because and also just 3 inches of the navel, and then it governs your pancreas. It governs your adrenals. It governs your kidneys. I was having a conversation, and if I should tell you, my clinic menje health insurance, a boarding clinic, Chakra. If I should tell you the number of cases I mean for kidney problems, young.
The food.
Young.
Food.
Na eno wudi ma de kwa ma na basa. Omo so entimi express omo feelings. Say young people, omo ewo relationship mu, wo adwuma mu, wo baby situation bi ontimi experience ne
maame bubefu. Okwa sorry so.
The boss bubefu. Wo asori nim, the asori na ye ene ne cramp but because ya wo na tum.
Wan kwa de maame bubefu.
So what I say. Enti kidney problems bebe. Yenti ase. Ene ye de akohye bibi foforo. Ye de akohye bibi foforo. But say uye obi a uye verbose, assertive. O kan wa adwen. Me maame no, me papa no. Aha na wo de wo se wo pese wo de wo ko. Me pa cho. Menya 20 years and over. Mintimi nko. Enye se me disrespect.
Abroche kwala ndi obeka na ha de ndi o ntumi nka.
Enye se me disrespect wo. Wo yes ade wo ya. O chakra na o solar plexus e grow. Me can topic we ache. Wouldn't say me can topic we oh baby ma they tag me. Until no ba they stopped me doing medicine. Like medicine no crowd preview chakras na. So I discussed it on one platform. Me pon ye em say the 3 days time na guy before me say doctor me tie o say o kan chakras no ho asem. Na me die wonim die amaso. Me so die no me hu say ejabi ijansama bi epie efri me yefunu mu ho aba na me wo yefun yare but mente sa yefun yare ne bio. The guy called me on the phone. So what I say eno chakra
Obaka just a miracle.
So chakra energy and I say energy pointer ewo endocrine ewo adrenal glands. Adrenal glands the mood of fight and flight. And only idea a gasto BBCC na ye pese ye pie dwane a ekwan a wo befa so pie kra mema no ye beka so kra we same boat. So what I say because I know your chakras are very active. Ahodin bi a wo de be pie no e be chen obi a onye aware of the chakras. Na se sei ebusua yetimu baby a ye wo ehu esuro nketenketi no dum saa eja no
Aka to so fie for talk a ubewu. We sit down back on ube.
So
And so be a sit down tongue, obi
Yes.
su tongue car.
good.
Nti abaifo no about styles ni.
The fourth chakra is a heart, which is the thymus, and then we call it the master of the chakras. Now, there are 7 chakras. So the heart is in the middle. Ghana, yen energy level, and I say electricity, you use 210, maybe, and I 110, 210. I'm say abroche, American
Abroche na 110.
110. Nti 210 no, on say wo hwe community bia ye wo transformers eba, and I say sisi ho. Energies na efi akosombo ba na enye 210 o. Eye thousands and over. But ni nyina begu transformer ni mu a na at this best 210 nti ha say 210 aba sa. Nti yen heart no, emotions, feelings, and some ayeti nyina chakra chakras no so na eko. Mama Grace, I've been me di we chiache. Onim be ya adwin say obi a wo go through cancer problem bia e wo emotional problem and also wo emotional problem mo. Tell me, say me boy na say I had a patient. It was an MP's wife. It was a cancer. Cancer has spread in the body. Me hono, me o mechanism, me o machine, me yu moja, me hu chakra bia a block. Any day a block any be bia percentage. Inti me ye chakras ni nyina na me hu say heart chakra no totally gone. And me started semen ne kasana. Unim say Maame na we couldn't reverse it.
Ebi wo so mu so ade ni mo mu nje ebu.
Yes, that's
the thing. When ready so mu when one thing na nti na make say me no this thing no me we am me feel some the be bo omo a omo bam sisi akra I have people I'm doing so well with them.
Right.
Me the be bo ani pa but me fan enye because yes I me mano no be kan say mo omo abechi me. Chere say I was having a conversation with one of the biggest doctors in Ghana.
Right.
Because I made a statement, you know, obestra me office na yeka.
Okay.
And I me catch them and say, why I didn't know mo catch them crofo say genetics wo ho. Inti omoma nipa ne jitu mu say na me maame wo diabetes so inti me sumenya diabetes so na me sisters wo cancer na me de genetics na mo kan say me maame na awo me. Into there's a possibility so I will eat like my mother, I will sit like my mother, I will behave like my mother. If that happens, whatever happened to my mother can happen to me. But if I'm able to find knowledge early, now maybe I said diabetes and I start eating clean and all that.
So
what is genetics about this?
Changes.
Yes.
So lifestyle changes. So
well, into mo school ni sa na mo ha adwen.
It's a modality. It's a modality we do. There's 7 years that we go training. That's what we are trained to do. We take histories. And there's a part we call the family history, which you can never do away when you are taking your history. So the family history, there's a positive family history, the negative family history. Okay?
That one is there. But the way you people tell people that is genetics, way into a family, dying, and diabetes, the encrophagia to complete. Sana mami wo BP. That's you people ask them. Obinya BP amu bisano o mami wo BP. Yes. Why do you put that thing in people's head?
No, we are not putting, we asking. Say, okay, because you have 2 types of hypertension. The essential hypertension and then the secondary hypertension. So if we want to ascertain, okay, so it runs through the family, then you're looking at your age. At this age that your BP is abnormal, is it essential or is organ related? It's a simple thing, Maame.
But you scare people. Doctors, you scare people to death.
No.
So let's look at the heart, heart chakra you were talking about. Because we know that place has electricity there.
Good.
And the vagus nerves.
Yes.
And the akika kahunu. I mean,
yes, so that's the vagus nerves is one of the biggest nervous pleasures. So the heart handles all the things that we hear. To say the yeti hey, esma ye kenyina nkofo mo homu tie. Ye kan sem bi na ne pata ebe wono. E wona sign obesi assimilate message na wate na akona komemu no. How long is it going to deal with that issue? Either so betimi obefi ha akona na refi ana odebekọ akoda ne keteso. So
tormenting.
Now, there's another organ ɛwɔ heart no so a yɛfrɛ no thymus anaasɛ ɛwɔ yɛ chest a yɛfrɛ no thymus. The thymus function is to bring out anaasɛ ɛbɛ produce T cells. So there's a program, so I like the way you are nodding your head as if you're a medical student.
Me a medical student but me produce ya.
Right. So there's a program cell death which is called the apoptosis. Yet it's being programmed. So that's why you grow, you shrink, you know, you become fat and those things. Time also no, and a design your So now, if you have a problem with the thymus chakra or the heart chakra, ebema sa system no program said therefore no, and to me, now moi, and cells ni nyina no ane say omo go wayward. And
supply ni
nkoso. So until or go wayward. And say this it comes back to the history of whether your parents, somebody had a cancer or somebody had a diabetes, somebody had a hypertension. So the heart chakra there, it's very, very important. So from the heart chakra, you go to the thyroid. You know, the thyroid is also another thing. So the thyroid comes here, you know, it's just here. It sits on your voice box. And then it gives you a mechanism, and I say some chemical reactions are. And you might cause we any pedumina, the yedina, the entire, you know, and a cause. And it won't say, or call medicine or bind to me in French, saying, yeah, say, quite be thyroid panel. So that your thyroidsins, the T3, T4s, TSH, that the thyroid stimulating hormones in Ejina has now the chakras no is easy there and the Maame do papa do. And to whom so be on yare yen sha den hu yare pote pa e ha no so fon na ofun. Please let's check the thyroid panel. Obi o hon so a o se me dey me cause stress man am yekese mpacho me bo ana. O se on the stress a na o yekese. No didi. Because o stress ya you are stressing your thyroid chakra. And the rate of which your metabolism rate no ebe cost so high into the kakra bia digestion asa would the kakra bia commando would the kakra bia commando into the bia now the do to also me dey me cause stress man and am here kese. The fifth one or the sixth one is the third eye, which is the pineal gland. The pineal gland also does so much thing. It controls the circadian rhythm. You see, there's a biological clock of human body that, you know, it goes like the way you see the wall clock. So in the night, you had to sleep. So that is why in their books, our people, their book, or say wo ye adwuma na awia kotɔ a ɛwɔ sɛ dɛ ugyae na ukɔ gyewa home nti anadwo ɛwɔ sɛ oda. Now when you are angry, the book also keeps on to say mema enwunu nkɔtɔ wabufu so. So all these things, it affects.
Free it and let it go.
Exactly. Then it says again, mumu hwan ene betimi adwen na ode basafa aka na tenten ho anase ode nwi ba kumpo beka the trinwe ho. I met a doctor, a pastor here, and I told him, say, I have a problem with their Bible. I wish the Bible, everything, for me personally, be the minimum said the Bible munina a human related, an organ wasem and a Bible neka. And the problem I mean, Christopher want to say, and our pastors now preach the Bible in the senka. Omunfa and seven of preaching and related to
microphone life. No, I'm better on my life.
Rather than say, you see a krubi or baby, yes, say, almost say, your mouth. Now, enjoy how the man for mon sense, ye the good, and see, the omo cap or mo corner man on the good na Nanka omunyi side in the moon field, name omon farm and related to om organs. Say, oh, dream baby, dream I would dream a cell pineal gland. With your pineal gland controls your circadian rhythm. Until your intro, no, what's the didi, basa, oh, yeah, near my basa, who skin here the wrinkle, Ushia will be 35 years. So when you make up after so
I do Johnny.
yes. University time na me ne madam for be okope girl bi na. So tell me no minim so nim kolebu ye pa na enye omunye kolebu stations no na as secretary school bi e wo se omobubu dan no omo de aye senate minim so nim kolebu ho ye pa. That's where I grew up from. International secretary school bi ho nti madam for ne hu get na wia again it makeups come and send a uniform until you chair in a hostel until in the bed 3 days time and you may bed 10
because I'm quite surprised.
Hey Patricia you who no Maame Grace yeah who get no without the makeups so what I say ni nyina ye adwendwen basa ayrohodie you know moody all those things
Owusu.
it's yes yes then it's blocking your third
dopamine
eye dopamine level your
melatonin ne neurons na yes
the epinephrine and those things. So the last but not the least, the master of all is the pituitary, which is the crown chakra. The pituitary gland, which tells you that you have to grow. Maame Grace, oh yeah, tintin too much. So brafom, oh yeah, kese too much. Brafom, or appetite. Or no, beka catcher or thyroid glands and say you are getting too much appetite. You are producing too much, you know, glands for your appetite. So reduce. Until you say W feel say ubedidi. Naturally, every 40 days. I know you know this thing I'm talking about. Every 40 days, nipa who feel say nedie unfa bibi anka.
I tell people if you don't feel like eating, don't eat.
Yes.
It's better.
Yes.
Eat when you feel like eating.
Yes.
If you don't feel, don't eat because I have to eat breakfast. Me soon nipa ko the breakfast ba me na make ese.
Wa ha nipa o. Unu say na nyanya no kre.
Abayisem senya no breakfast is saying another thing that is killing us. Brutal pa.
See, in comfort their politics, when the breakfast they are we here in economy nenye.
And economy po. Almost say breakfast is the food that you don't have to escape. Like oh yeah, I'm like so, who is doing this?
Yes. So it's all propaganda to sell food to make money because you know these people who invented restaurants, invented medicine, invented most of things.
One way now,
yeah, they were all business.
The rulers.
Yes, they were rulers. They were businessmen. So I can't afford to set up a nice restaurant in the morning and nobody comes in. I also me propagate message say you don't have to skip your breakfast when you go to States. I visited Turkey last 2 weeks. I came where I lived there for almost 2 weeks and confirm any program no. It was a compulsory to go for breakfast. Buffet.
No, ebi muti no mo de ba na hwa obisa won say wa hu hwe wo hot say we.
So
Edio black man na wo ka wo afuom anapa wo ni fridge nti wo afuom ko tu you kontomre anybody wa be no wa be wie na bottle off.
Thank you very much for touching that tangent and I would like to use your platform to say this. You have become so much esuatra. Esuatra in such that or wiana nanka yenya before ye pers ye hia se no se de yes ye mpa wiane bi wo
na yen supplement so
yen supplementing so na ye nam na obia share condition e wo ne dem wa ne fie waka ho nyina tiles
lack of D3
yes na enti me kasa ya na nkofo bi fi se bia me politician because when him says kidney problems are yes na nsuo bi na nkofo bi ase ne ade nyina no Maame Grace ukomo pa suatra na ye nipa sa wo so ho enti yemma ye nimbra ye ho chakra si a ye ka ho asemi yemma omo align ne de na ebeye trase ye nim se ase de ne de ene fom de ene edi twaka wo de untimi nya wo hwe kra no enye wo squatting do your squatting. Make sure you walk through the sunlight. Get your vitamin D. If you can't walk through the sun, supplement it. Be verbose. Ka de how? Maame Grace. me no ye adwuma sika na adwuma mom de esawo
ne de ana kwa o kan e
so onim ti osro oka onim say the bitter thing is on kan show wenimo obekwa akoka o baby
ubisa no so obeka se nyesa
nti wo hu wana na ye mo ahye no eno na deplete energies no
ochoko bila.
That is what is depleting the energies. Because I have gone to say something behind you. But when you met me, you are so nice. Mami, what you
so that's what I'm saying, that fake life is what is killing us.
Exactly.
Do you feel said you can be until you're free, but it's eating you up.
Yes.
Inti mo mayen kan say no mo hu said ya wo be ye ne nya heaven e bebu wo bebu so
wan kasa na wo ena na me buy na me ne so for ne ka say
onye ase
inti yem fa book na relate to the organs ye hu say who didn't draw organ be na wo say no you are destroying your thyroid inti wo hwe ma na be emema be na wo hu emema do say na e wo goiter
omuso
omunya but enye as much as women.
Oh, I think we read somewhere in class say a mema no kra omudi kokonsa no ye mema no omuni you
omuni Adam's apple. So those people, you see, say wo sha omuye a bit prompy. Who say mema na omuye mema akesefo wo hwe omu features now, you see a lot of
feminine energies in it.
Exactly. Those people show me they talk by hearts, things they have no idea. They fabricate issues.
You are watching The Biggest. I have a greater show coming in. Me, I don't host shows I have no idea about. I'm learning. I'm in school. When I finish, I'll open that show up. You say I will approach a health and holistically. I'm telling you.
Yes.
Weight loss, BP. You say who the way it is going. You people should help us. More education in your more. Na platform to no cry way.
Yeah, I have fun. We.
What you see, kakra ampo no nya papa bia.
Won't me cry question na nipa na bebusa cry nya papa bia o.
Now the wasem ni na.
Na wo de what prepare pa unim senka. Enti me jai prototype. Nka me buy na mama me questions na ka me nye o.
Omo ye ni na o.
Wo be kwa na ya ma o. This e di kan de send o. Ye the questions na e bebusa na send o. I've been in the industry for almost 15 years. So my videos will be YouTube near there. I mean talk into this time I say offer me interview. Now I'm Maame synopsis now I won't do it. I like it the way you're doing it. You see there's no synopsis.
Na me ma question na me baby sa question me chiro question ya mo ayede. Me was adaje no. Doctor fa ye fem we no me bisa wo hwe. Me pese wo di ye fem nyadewa hodo a ye behu from the base chakra to the crown chakra no nyadewa bi a ye hu a anka ye hwe ye hu anka ye em back close.
Very good.
Because this is not our issue,
good.
Our problems.
Good.
Treat ye no we anafa besi de entia now no black children no mo abroad no ye nya more of your friend is saying autism no more
Down syndrome
and na omo kasa no so delay
yes,
what is causing that
yes.
Inti fade any free ni senya na fa back hit ho no mu no na fa be ni mami
we bibio 2019 2020 I was in Germany and Maame Grace me sunye me cousin na me nenete onyin say me ka chense me ma na hospital
obeko onte
yes we very full
just say one the head me say me power bi anka me Ghana ye ni ma mo nyina
yes so there usia Ghana black and I say black family enkwala for the nechi bako akita Down syndrome. And I'm saying this on authority because I've seen it. I was living in Düsseldorf. On say also tuntum for hopa. Yes.
For that.
They were giving them child support, everything. And there was a family who has 5 children, and as at that time, 2019, 2020, they were giving every child 400 euros. Until 5 children, so you could imagine the number of
sorry na wada omu kele wo future
yes.
Na unim na fe obedu ba bi no ma be burden na mentally no wa ye please fuck me yes I better na come yen ka hwe
with the root chakra So we obi a we treat more of we go to dwe wasre woto ase osisi ya wo ya pa chese we say yenhwe base chakra and I say base energy. And thank God Healthy Soul Medical Center yetimi hu say sa center yi na problem wo enye magic yenhwe wani me ye ka tro ye yi umoja
blood in there. Yes. That's all we say every time. No, to me manipulating.
Right. Tie you moja ye wo machines ye di moja ne koma. Etimi twen chakra no baby a na hoodin edu. Ye kan we nyina no. The Holy Book, the Christian Bible says because you're humans and nam say mu ye nipenti no. Ma hoodin entna mumu enkosi awieye. Enti aging e ka ho. Se we obi a wadi 80 90 years echo na me yi wo moja na me hwe wo chakra system and ase wo energy level abranti ya ogina ho wo 35 and now 40 years energy so no enye the same thing that because wo 80 wo 85 wo ko because automatically be decline nti ubeko nti tree customer so obi enko a good wa bewu nti so we obi a wo treat pelvic pains or hips or knees or nerves, sciatic nerves ya pa o de ya ka tro say or sciatic nerves and I say nerves no near sciatic and near please our mama here will show you the way to align your chakra.
How are you putting me in trouble? I'm just asking you a question. You are come tell them they should exercise their bomb.
So you do the things are ebema o gluteus and I say to no ebehwe from pa. And either you sit and then bend your legs.
Omo wo fia omo twitwensi mu ade should not there be house hop peche.
Transiye. Na squatting. Wo face ewia no emfa say Maame Grace ne ewia yi. Me face ewia ano papa ma face ewia no. Na me squatting no 14 times. In the area of spirituality, let me use spirituality because
of where you are sitting.
Exactly. And your to me woman 777. So the energy centers are 7. The musical notes are 7. One day we'll go there. I would like to do the musical notes and the health and the chakras. Yes. Until we are squatting now. Obetimi aye no 14, obetimi aye 7, obetimi aye 40, obetimi aye 21, but 14. Wo base and I say we root chakra. Try and do meaningful sexual intercourse.
Hey!
Meaningful. You can say yes. Meaningful sexual intercourse.
Doctor be okwa go social media say a man na omo nya sex no. So omo ade na ye dem say di omo di natem.
You can say meaningful sexual intercourse. It shouldn't be conditional. It's not because ubetimi ama akosu esika. Enti na wona neda na wabie no ho ama wagya no ho ama ma wona neda. Na mom it should be natural. Yes. I also winya some chemistry for that partner. Now the asema am making na ye hwe. Prostate problems, prostatitis. We say the same color nya prostate issues pa.
Any kidney they are rampant, like it's serious.
Oh, sika obetimi atua for sex. Into sex now all year no. Girl ne da ho no oni odo bia ama no. Otie ogini sika.
Yeah, kuya hu.
Into all block o sexual energy. Into bedru age bi no fe 1.5 for this year enya adwuma. 1.5 for this year.
Right.
The third chakra is the solar plexus. The foods that when we started the conversation, Maame Grace started the intro, we did carbohydrate. There are certain particular foods when you can say within some times, especially an opportunity in your neighbor or any can say with an ajo in your neighbor or her and you can say with it. It is out me yes, I never win now. Now if you what try say Obama Obenya kukudro baby a ye juman boss na ne ye juman nkofo bebre suru omo boss
na say to omo di fear to omo fear de ye hu adwuma wa Africa Fear.
Yes. Nti bomodin say unsuro ka. Yesi nipa enim te say coach amansa. Obekwa koka wo baabi. Wo waka no nipa na ante. But because wo de unimu no nim say we di na tem. Waka asem atia nti wo hia nipa na ayem ahyew. Na wo energy no bon say na sort. Reduce it. The fifth chakra is your heart. Unconditional love. Unconditional love. Then tina mepe Maame Grace asem. O come ho asem papa. Entina mepe na asem. O ma me gifts. And I say o
no nya hwe beyond me.
Sir. Nti we nya hwe de na me ndo no. But sycophants. Hey Maame Grace so nechia hwe ni wigi bi. Oh. You're killing the heart energies.
They don't know.
You're killing the heart energies. And I have done this over and over and over. I had a patient who came with a heart problem. You know about Reiki?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Reiki healing.
Yes, I have level 200 in Reiki.
Oh, wow.
Yes, so I did Reiki for 10 minutes and he was, Doctor, then now, yeah, no. I said, Makomana, I light. And when him, on ne bra sifie kese e na otim onikunu e na ne bra ne pese otuno
ahye so
e na ahye so
what's this who are the beko
so what I say so feel free manioma men nye nioma ebe the heaviness ebe to akoma so the chakras will reverse back. Your throat chakra kasa bebre kasa materials in him kasa hunu
continue be provision
yes,
shop
yes
e kasa mebo 5 won ko pa adwuma anye.
Yes, so you are actually disturbing
wasting it omo pese won waste
yes, that's the word. They don't want to be wasted.
Yeah.
They are very jealous. That is why he said I'm a jealous God. Those are the God. I was telling the pastor, I said, God is in me. That is God. The chakras are the God. The endocrinal glands are gods. So don't waste them. If you don't have anything to say, meaningful thing, please keep quiet. Keep quiet. Sit down. Meditate. Say things in your head. Now, with the third eye, pineal gland, please sleep.
No sleep. Na nkrofo ya la one melatonin so wan wani na wa papa.
Yes, so melatonin.
I say
yes.
O do ntumi nda akola 25.
Yes.
Obi na to aduane ma odu ntumi nda. O say ni neuron de kika o papa ya o say no.
Thank you very much. So let me take this platform to say that when you are going to sleep, don't look on the screen.
Especially blue screen.
Yes, blue screen before we go bed no. And after 2 hours, mention
your phone.
Your phone. When you your phone so 2 hours. I was sad on this Mother's Day at the mall, West's Mall. Me pie and me pay of course, but I saw people with their mothers. Me who ebusia.
Obi a hwe ni phones.
And abroani kita phone. The wife was handling a phone. There was a small boy around 12 years was handling a phone. The man was handling a phone. Abroani pe. So na bibi me say me ko busa papa ne say nti wo de o ma me ba be ye den.
Obeto pizza man. O mo ntana ne ba bi so kokuna ka ho.
So nti phone ya asem de eboa enso so one negative impact.
Ye ni control was so.
Yes. The last one, which is the pituitary, the crown chakra, it's also one of the chakra that's, a chair ya dream say, so the left and the right hemisphere. And the stroke, same, and Alzheimer's diseases, dementias, amnesias, all these things are coming from
brain fog.
Brain fog. So they're all the medical student too.
Me. Me sia ya we be hwe me mre wa bo.
So ho. Enti sa ne mani nyina ye nhwe se ne be ya. Chakras no ebe align. Chakras na align a. Enuma ya ye kan nyina ebe reverse. Ye ntimi nka se ye cure hypertension. I have actually healed a lot of young people. Let me tell you a story about one guy from a very religious home. mebo asorindin presby osene ne nana eye moderator wako retirement wako to America sisi but ne papa enso ye one of the clergy men ena all ware no wako ware obi a ono so ne papa ne ye clergy nti
sasa na ye omo ye no
ya arrange ma omo nti one date girl no omo wo 3 osi ni time bi on girl ne beda bi a chese ofo no young guy very noble family the car okita hypertension
oni happiness
BP 190 kojo BP 190 above from 180 180 150 180 120 neni uhwe kojo eni neni tutu girl de ne ba me clinic na ma hwe girl no ono so ma boa na ma we free ne mbusa na say kojo ama ye odey na so we ne friend the childhood friend any other
onu mo mbesa na yare
ne so aka some na wi
me dey be I tell people I don't know to no move out we see Jesus say menko na obewu
so I ask do you like ama o say doctor be pay no so ntimi kan your
friend man so wo yere dia oboa and dia obewu
oh but the girl did it
he did it not tell
sure wo mo cry again it abroche ma ko dwa your friend we je BP adrofa
ba mo ni pada sani ama BP minia
so ho
heavy ya ye ko ye nim de besi
the year kan nyina ne say enema no bebre ye wo almost 60%
authority over it
exactly especially the non-communicable diseases all these things that we are talking about is the things that enye aduane a wudi ye ene de abrew and infections bi a wunya ye ne momwa usuban ene wa braba a obo ene de aba and to say if you are able to align these chakras na ye hye ye nyoma yi a maame ye ne adro ni asem
o
and it me share patient be 10 years ago and me ye ne chakras na ni nyina wo problem and I mentioned the problem to her but one year and it wouldn't say maame na hwehwe me aba be catch him so doctor me wo hwe me sat na me clinic ne wo Dakuma Circle Station also doctor me ba ho 10 years ago Circle Station o ka say my hwe ya menya diabetes say wouldn't say me wo diabetes that was 10 years ago
say a time na so for advice mom
right so Healthy Soul Medical Center bia honey bia pa yetimi hu said ye wo chakras ye adwuma na ye ma wo akwanhwe na o reverse no naturally ye ma wo ndura haban wo mu a ebetimi ama o chakras ni nyina align na ye catch wo say most of the non-communicable diseases no sometimes you say enye reversible but over Healthy Soul ye de yetimi boa ema ni nyina yetimi reverse ema
asami okay wo mo Bible no mi nkoti mamu ansa makodidi matem ami nkoti mamu o say when thy eye becomes single thy whole body becomes full of light
exactly
it's in your Bible mo de akoshe Jesus Christ in you
the hope of glory.
Who should teach you this?
That is the Christ in you.
Papa wa kan wa se ma wi
oh grace wo me kaka kan wo me kaka kan
easy o easy to nyame wo ho
the grants is the Christ make them awaken make them enlighten and they will do the healings for you
abusia just did what so we mid section elusi weight a woni BP ni asem omunua
yes yes
so did
no fats around here
that's what I'm doing that mid section
yes
we are a housewife no we did fufu na nam ni we negu so
do you know how you call that syndrome you call it Cushing syndrome
abusia ana me di obesi o menua dia make ina ne say didi yie aduane bi a wo bedi bia no salad kakra wo no vegetables ne first na wo proteins ko na we add carbohydrate na ko Cushing so kakra bi ade asa at least didi 3 hours before you go to bed me susu o ye na na odidi anadwo ansa wada anapa okọ afuom kwantenten obebe ne
yes
utie condition
ofuom ansa kwa no maba mpese we afuom
abusia say yan fa ne bra life na wa kire comment section ne na ba na ye bie phone line some obisa mo questions doctor social media handles ne ne ka ho acho
so Facebook Healthy Soul Medical Center ubia BBF Healthy Soul hu bia obehu ewo ho most of the conditions are my hwe obi o ha na fua ho no yesi we de kise ekoye paracentesis no ye be bone na mfimu tokro na de droben asho na atwensu ya ye ni nyina ma nipa na ho atowo mo TikTok Dr. Mene Owusu ansa, that's a Dr. Mene Owusu ansa. Efe YouTube enso ye Healthy Soul Medical Center videos ni nyina ho. My telephone number 0243 768 216 0243 768 216. Obetimi a WhatsApp me. Obey voice or how be why lab investigations be a
we allow number no because yare ya me dey me pay yare o. I don't want to be slow. Me tena fa akumpa me ntimi. Right. Timi yare de nya de but ma allow number no. Ma nkasa e ko na koye yi.